Alright, gear fans, we are continuing on with our journey, going through the cookbook that came with the Arturia Minibrute 2. Right now we are at a patch called Dynamic Lead Line. The recipe says lead sound on which the velocity is controlling the metallizer amount. Increase the mod wheel or the aftertouch to add random modulation on the filter. So we need to set this patch up. Hopefully the camera is in position that we can see everything. If you already have this synthesizer at home, then you can just do this yourself, and you're probably not going to be interested in this video. But if you are interested in getting a Arturia Minibrute 2, then this may help you decide. You get to take a look, see what it's like to patch one up, what they sound like, what it looks like when you use it, what the controls look like they feel like, which I think is important. It's one thing about the Arturia is it feels really good. All the controls feel really good. These little rubber knobs, like it's a joy to play, and that's important. You get some cheap plastic synth, it's just always going to feel cheap. The whole experience is going to seem cheap. And it's also what sets soft synths and VSTs apart from the real thing is the tactile difference. So there's no doubt about it. This is, I mean, that's, I don't want to say that's real wood, but it's solid as heck. These wooden cheeks, I'm sorry, not cheaps. And then this is all metal. Like, it definitely a good synth for taking on tour. I think you could get in a car accident, this thing could go out the window and still work. So also a fine synth to put in front of kids, which I've done, and they don't, I can't imagine they're going to wreck this. What could they do? Peel these rubber buttons off, I suppose, but it's just really solid. But getting back to the patch for dynamic lead line, looks like the LFO is in play here, so we're going to switch the LFO down to looks like some sort of variation of a wave. The tune goes up, the glide goes down, the pulse width down, the metallizer is off, which is interesting because the lead sound in which the velocity is controlling the metallizer, so that must be why this part of the metallizer is off. This VCO tuning is this way, the cutoff is about here, resonance at 1 o'clock. We're going to put that to high pass. The brute factor is not quite off, but close to it. Oops. If I lift the master volume, obviously this thing is already still doing something from the last patch, so I'm going to just keep that down until we're ready. The VCA is off, global tone straight up. This attenuator is at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. This needs to be down, this needs to be up. The metal mod this way, pulse width modulation here, here, here. Alright, now we'll just set this VCO really quickly. Zero out the mixer, including its trigger controls. Those can both go up. And we're going to go square wave at about 75%. Metal triangle all the way up. The noise, about 30%. Nothing from the external. Oscillator 2 at about 80%. This ADSR is not engaged at all. And then the AD envelope, the decay, is at about 50%. So that's going to set our patch up. I'm just going to move the camera back into position after I've elbowed it. And let's see if we let some audio sneak through here on the master. What do we get? Oh, well, the sequencer's running, so that's cheating. So I'm going to bring the master up, and no, there is no audio right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a key. Woo. So yeah, it's very metallic sounding. Dynamic lead line. Let's hear what the arpeggiator sounds like if I arpeggiate a chord. metallic sounding. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw some reverb on. We use the, I don't know if this camera will turn, we use the Tascam Model 24. We're simply lined out the back of the Arturia into the Tascam Model 24 into one of the channels so that we get the reverb. It's just handy. It's right there. Let's go ahead and arpeggiate some more. That's a lot of reverb. I'm actually going to take the reverb back off so that we can check out what this patch says about, I don't know if this can be read on the camera or not. It's a lead sound on which the velocity is controlling the metalizer amount. Increase the mod wheel or the aftertouch to add random modulations on the filter. Okay, so first thing we're going to try to do is the mod wheel here. So we'll just hold this key here. Well, that did nothing. Because I have it on aftertouch. Hopefully you can see my finger. Now it's on mod wheel. So yeah, you get the choice between wheel or aftertouch apparently. So now let's try that. Very touchy, but no pun intended. Now let's try the aftertouch instead. Anyone who's not familiar, what the aftertouch lets you do is actually sort of, you can push down on a key and then you can push just a little harder to get the aftertouch going. So I'm going to push down, and then I'm going to push a little harder. I have no idea how they would do that with that. I mean, in terms of making that key system where there's, you know, there's pressing the key and then there's aftertouch. And, you know, how much, I don't know, it takes it. You're afraid to break it, but again, I said, the synth is solid and you're not going to break it. So it would depend on somebody who's good at synthesizer, which is not me, whether they're more comfortable with this, or whether they're more comfortable just hitting their wheel. Alright, let's go back to the sequencer. And we're going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to play the a Stranger Thing type of sequence. Go ahead and put it in the reverb. We lost it there. is the Dynamic Lead Line Patch by J.M. Blanchett in the cookbook on the Arturia Minibrute 2. Thanks for watching.